The Lord spoke to me this morning about 4 a.m. I woke up to a dream, and it was actually more of a vision of something, but I really felt that He was prompting me to share this with you, that this dream with you, that there may be some out there that is dealing with situations that needs to hear the voice of the Lord. So in this dream, I was on a road, and on this road there were several different kinds of lines. Some of them were white solid lines, some of them were broken white lines. Now I automatically knew, and anybody that's taken the driver's test, they talk about these different lines on the road. And the white lines separate lanes that travel is in the same direction. There are double white lines that indicates lane changes are prohibited. There's single white lines that the lane changes are discouraged. And then there are dash white lines are lanes, that means lane changes are allowed. What the Lord spoke to me this morning about this is that, in the things that we go through and the decisions that we make, even the small decisions, we need to hear the voice of the Lord, and we need to get the Lord's direction before we act upon the decisions that we make. And I want to give you some scripture for you to go back and reference and go back to and read for yourself. The first one is a familiar passage, and it's John chapter 10 verse 27, and it says, "My sheep will know my voice." The second scripture I want to read to you is from Psalms, and it's chapter number 85, and it's verse 8. And here's what it says: "I will hear what God the Lord will say, for He will speak," meaning He's going to speak in the chaos or in the midst of the decision or the turmoil that you're having about a decision. "For He will speak peace to His people and to His saints, but let them not turn back to folly." And the last verse that I want to read to you comes from the book of Isaiah, and it's chapter 30, and it's verse 21, and it says, "But your eyes shall see your teachers, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying that this is the way, walk in it. Whenever you turn to the right hand, or whenever you turn to the left hand." So specifically, here is what the Lord spoke to me in my own personal decisions. Stop in the midst of the turmoil, especially if it's bearing on your mind and it's maybe confusing you, or it's becoming an issue of worry in your life, is just to stop. Number 2, to pray, to hear God's voice. The third thing, don't base your decision or which way you turn on a road or a path based on your emotions, because your emotions are going to lead you to a wrong decisions, and your emotions will keep you from hearing the voice of the Lord. That's why it's so vital to get into the Word and let the Word get into you and allow the Lord to speak into your life. The fourth thing is to be still and listen to Him. To shut off everything in your mind and to be at peace and listen to the voice of the Lord, and He will speak to you and He will direct your path. When we make decisions in a hurry or we make them in haste, we normally will make the wrong decisions. I believe is in some of the decisions that I face, and maybe you are facing as well, He is telling me just to stop, to listen to Him, to get into the Word. Let Him speak to you and hear the voice of the Lord, as in what it said in Psalms, make peace of your chaos. And then be still, hear what He has to say, and get into the Word and hear the voice of the Lord.